Whoa, it's the illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. Good morning, Carizzo Plain. It is a perfect day out here on the Carizzo Plain. It's still a little cool, which is very nice in these kind of environments. So it's not going to be a scorcher today. What? It's right here. No, you're on a bike. Owl's out there riding his bike around, making some coffee and cocoa, getting all coordinated. But when you stand in the shade, it's nice and cool. It's like the perfect temperature out here. And then when you stand right here, it's nice. Normally it would already be like too hot. It's like 8 in the morning. It would already be way too hot normally out here. But it's we're super stoked. So we get to explore this vast area and find the treasures today. Treasure hunt. Dirt tracks. Where do you want us to be? Where do you think we are? Are we in Africa? Are we somewhere in the deserts of Central America? Maybe somewhere in Argentina. I don't know. Utah, the Great Plains, South Dakota. Where do you want to be? That's the fun for me of just getting out in the dirt, driving around, is you really get to go anywhere you want to be. And freedom to just go around the corner, see what's going on. Drive up the hill, take a look around, not drive off the cliff, have a super reliable vehicle that's got 4-wheel drive. That's the dream, the modern dream, man, you know? Way better than a covered wagon.
Wow, look at this view.
Yeah, look at that.
This would be a good one. Right?
Yeah. One of the things I really like about being in 4-wheel drive, and especially 4-wheel low, is just going super slow. Just cruising along, just looking at every detail of the landscape. Like, look at that. Where are we? That's the thing, is you get to let your imagination run free, run wild, and you get to listen to for me personally, I like to turn the music off and just listen to my vehicle cruise. I mean, look at that. Look at that view right there. And we're only about halfway up the side of this mountain. We're making our way up there. We're totally stoked. Nobody around. Just 2 dudes in their 4-wheel drive truck having a blast. Again, I mean, it's not super dangerous. It's just super off the gridish. Off the gridish. Is that really a word? Like this, you can't even tell. This hill right here, I mean, it's way steeper than it looks. That's the one unfortunate thing with doing this right here via the camera. It just does not do it justice as to what you're actually witnessing. Yeah, I guess you got to be there, right? But I'm doing my very best to take you somewhat near there and share the experience with you. Climb, bird. It's just fun. This is really like fun, just hanging out with your son, climbing mountains in a 4-wheel drive. 4-wheel drive to stay alive. This is why, remember those Porsches we saw that you're like, why don't they have cars that go in the dirt? Because they don't want to do stuff like this where they climb up the hill. They want to go fast in those twisty, turny roads. And here we just get to creep up the hill. Well, we left the car behind. The car's down there. Doing the last part on our feet. Owl doesn't believe he did this when he was like 2. You climbed this whole thing when you were 2. What do you think about that? So yeah, here we are.
Whoa! I can't even see.
Careful. There it is. The Carizzo plain in all its glory. There's where we camped.
Where?
Our campsite's down there. See where the tree is? The lone tree where the U is? In the dirt.
What U? What's a U?
All right, we have the Cayuma Valley in here. And then if one of my earlier videos a couple years ago, I went with the to the top of, I forget what the name of it, the lookout tower up there with the minigram. There's the 33, which goes to home and Ojai. Sespe Wilderness is back there. Cayuma Badlands are right there. Cuestro Nostre and Mount Pinos are there. And then we come around, this is all wild. This is all land that's pretty much preserved. Then you come around here, the Grapevine is back in there. And then you have the beginning of the Central Valley in the background. But where we came in is here. And then behind this hill is where the snake was. And that other valley. And so this is all the San Andreas Fault Rift, this little range of mountains right here. And then you come back here and then we shot the video where there was the camper, and then the track we took is over into here. And then you'll see our campground is right there. That's where we got our tent set up. You can see it. And then you come into here. This is the greater Carizzo plain out there. That's Soda Lake, the San Andreas Fault, the cliched picture of the San Andreas Fault's like right back in there. And then I forget what the name of this ridge is here, but that's all part of it. And then all up in here, and then all these mountains in the background here are all wilderness area. And that's your wraparound view back through the Cayuma Valley. Terra Cruiser in its element. Do you like being up front, Bird? Way better view, huh?
That.
Yeah. Stop, take a picture of some flowers, let the wind blow them around, and then it's back down to base camp, replenish ourselves with food, and get ready for the next adventure. Now it's the educational part of the day. We're fired up, midday, working on the book, long A. Grape, rain, train. Spelling, penmanship, and the whole thing. Okay, we're off on adventure number 2. Since we're all on back roads, wide open, Owl's got the pleasure of sitting shotgun with Daddy. You like that?
Thumbs up, maniac. Thumbs up, rookie.
There you go, shock of the kind.
It was like, something really did happen to me. They wouldn't even recognize, but then after that, then they would recognize.
Who would recognize?
The people that Godzilla's trying to fight. So they don't see him, and then like, nothing fought me, and then they're like, something did fight me.
Oh.
So
So that's the Godzilla camouflage.
How do you do this?
Oh, we just get in there and go slow and boom. Ooh, now we got it. 4x4.
You know what else can Godzilla do?
What else can Godzilla do?
He can even.
bunny rabbit.
Chawa? No, not Chawa. Oh yeah, Chawa.
The king of the bunny. I'm doing my very best to convey the immensity of the Carizzo plane. It goes off, I think, 50 miles in one direction, and it's probably
the settings
15 miles wide, and just wide open spaces and all sorts of stuff to look at. That's the amazing part about it. Look at that. I mean, this is all, like, I'm kind of in the center of the Carizzo plane shooting this video right here. There's nothing but this for as far as the eye can see. It is truly a magnificent experience when you get into the texture of it and you experience it in the true state of presence and consciousness and beauty and understanding, and you move through it and you just get to feel it as you pass through it. I think there's something truly beautiful about moving through a landscape and seeing it pass by your eyes.
That thing might even wow, what's this?
It's an old, like, grain thing.
Yeah. Oh, up here.
Okay. I'm gonna take Owl to Soda Lake, the northern gem of this whole environment. Soda Lake, there it is. What is it?
Dirt.
And we're at the Soda Lake.
Come on, let's walk on into it.
All right.
So you can get to the real part. This is like dirt.
Yup.
A clue.
A clue. For a
It's not
second.
like muck.
I know, but here, hold a piece of the lake. Here, hold a piece. Hold it. Show it to the camera. There you go. Are you gonna look at the camera and smile? Smile. Look at this camera and smile, dude. Ah. Are you walking on the moon? That looks cool.
Look at how old this scene is.
Yeah.
Are the brakes old?
Yeah, this whole thing's super old, dude. Yeah. Drive it.
I don't know.
Look up, look at the road. The childlike enthusiasm. That's all we've got to find. That is the secret. I mean, there's the skips and the steps. It's super simple. Just some open spaces, some old pieces of farm equipment laid out in the harsh terrain, and it's joy and fun and simple. pretty basic from the child's perspective. Just look at the world. It can be super simple. It doesn't need to be complicated. It can really be this simple. Just living on the planet we were born at with all the grace and courage it takes to just be present enough to accept the beauty as it's laid out, to look at it, to not ask for anything more but then just the simple beauty, the simple joy of experiencing it, the childlike enthusiasm. Good morning, Spaceship Earth. Whoa! We're making our coffee and hot cocoa. Owl's working on long A. Snake. And he's studying. We're sitting here, nice cool wind here in the Carizzo this morning. Look at that back there. It is an absolutely, here, look, relax, the wind, you don't like the wind, I got it. Absolutely beautiful day here. Should we go take a look at it? Look at this. Swing. It is a timeless location. It really is. Our little nestle under the tree. This tree is super healthy this year. We've camped under this tree before, but this year it seems especially healthy. It's full of pollen, which is kind of cool. Well, as we get time to say goodbye, Owl knows what to do. We hug the tree, right? It's been our good friend. You can hug the tree too. We love you, tree. Thank you. Doing?
You can go that way, and I'll go this
All right.
way.
Let's celebrate the tree and ride our bikes around the tree.
That's how we celebrate it. Daddy, you have to go the other way.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go the other way.
Turn around.
All right.
There you go.
There we go. Celebrating the tree. All right, you ready to set sail? We're all packed up.
Yep.
We hugged the tree. We ate some snacks. We're gonna do a little bit of 4x4 over to get gas. And then we'll go.
And here, the gas station's gonna be
Where's
right here, and
the
then
Maricopa? Right there.
right there.
And we're gonna take this Elkhorn Grade
and then
Road down there.
and then
Where are we?
we're gonna go down. Wait, we're gonna
We're
go
right
down
here.
this road, and
We're gonna go
we're gonna
this
go
way.
this- and then there's home.
Yep.
And then we're gonna go that way, and home's like right there.
Yep. That's right, co-pilot. You ready? Did we leave our campground cleaner than when we found it? Yes, we did. All right. My father has blessed me with many things in this lifetime. But the greatest and most bountiful thing my father has given me is the appreciation for nature, the love of the beauty of the landscape that we inhabit. He taught me to see this. He taught me to cherish this. He shared this with me as a young man, Owl's age, and it has an indelible mark in the psyche of my soul. I'm truly blessed to be able to see the landscape. to understand that the value lies in seeing what's around the corner, what's over the horizon, and being present to experience that, to be able to see not only with my eyes, but with my heart, with all my senses. The road less traveled is one of being 100% present, absorbing the terrain, the landscape, feeling it deep inside, and understanding that it is the truth, that there is something so special. So this is the end of this journey with us and the beginning of a new one. Thank you for accompanying us.